Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go ahead and update Elrond cryptocurrency and let you guys know what possibly could be going on. If you just land here, do me a huge favor. Drop a like, hit that subscribe button. And new subscribers, I do appreciate you too. Welcome to my channel. I got a different take on the cryptocurrency market than some other folks that are out there right now, as you might be finding out. But I'm going to go ahead and update Elrond, let you guys know. This is a very, in my opinion, this is a very solid asset. And what makes it even more attractive is this right here, limited supply. Probably one of the reasons why Elrond is just hanging out in there and still kind of going a little bit bullish. Okay. Full disclosure, I was in Elrond. I entered in at the bottom of the descending wedge and I sold, I think, at 58. I didn't expect it to keep going up, but you can't win them all. You know, it's better to exit out with profits than just keep holding on to it and write it down with nothing or have your gains go away. But I do plan on entering back into Elrond for the fact that, one, it's a solid cryptocurrency. I think it's not a bad little addition to a cryptocurrency portfolio, and that limited supply makes it really attractive. So go over the overall big picture here with Elrond is that, in my opinion, it's in this channel. Okay, this is an extended third wave that it started back here in March of 2020. We all know what happened right there, and this was its third wave. You can see the trend, and then back here was its first wave. It corrected it there. So this channel goes from the top of the first wave to the bottom of the second wave, find your bottom of your potential fourth wave, and raise it up to the top of the first wave, and then you can get a potential target. I'll go over that in just a second. I'm just looking at the overall picture here on the weekly chart with the RSI. You have it in this area, and it does look like it has a trend, and then no bullish divergence down there, but in the MACD, take a look at that. You know, the weekly MACD has a bullish cross. It had a bearish cross back in December of 21. Right after its peak in November of 21, it came back down. Now it has that bullish cross. So I'm going to look at the, for something like this, you want to look at longer time frames too. You got a bullish cross, starting to get green candles. Looking pretty good on the 10-day too. And I'll go out to a 2-week. 2-week, it's about ready to come up onto a bullish cross on the 2-week. Up right there, slowing the momentum for that area for Elrond, guys. So it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. It has a lot of decent signals going on with it right now, guys. So in my opinion, long-term signals are going on with it, okay? So this was confusing here. I decided to take a trade with it because of that descending wedge that I had in here. It popped out. So with this coin, Elrond, this is definitely impulsive, and it's just going to be a matter of time how that's going to play out. Okay, so this could have been some sort of diagonal. It corrected it, and now it's over here starting another wave sequence. Okay, so it came out of here, and you can see from this peak to this peak, you have bearish divergence. It's more like exaggerated divergence. Check it out on the 12-hour. So you get your third wave peak there, and then it's looking like it's making a wave over there, another diagonal. Okay, so it's probably going to be coming up on a correction, but I said that last time over here, and it still went up. So you never know, but it looks like it might be done. So something like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this would be your 5. Okay, and that's your diagonal right here, like so. Ending diagonal. So it's gonna, if it is an ending diagonal, it will have an abrupt correction. So it's like so. Okay, so within the 5th wave, you have your, it might not be done. Now that I think about it, 1, 2, that could be the 3, and then down 4, and then maybe even a little bit more, guys. Now I look at it. So something like this, possibly. It could be done there, or might have one more, just like so, guys. It's looking like 1. Well, excuse me. 1. So you want to, these are looking like 3-wave swings, more or less. 1, 2, 3, back down for a 4, and then maybe up for a 5. Something like that, possibly. And it'll be your ending diagonal or your rising wedge, and then it will have an abrupt correction off that. into Elrond, and the targets would be probably in these areas right here, guys, is what I'd be looking for first. Okay, right in this area. Just right in these bottom of these wave areas first. And then the next target would be down here at the 50. Okay, right there at the 50. That bottom of that fourth wave would be the next one to get onto another wave sequence with Elrond. Okay, so let's go over the overall picture again. Zoom back out, see how it looks. Zoom in, zoom out, then zoom in, and then zoom back out. It looks pretty good, guys. It's just a slow start because of macro environments, and they're playing around up on one, back down, back up, back down, and then eventually get out of there. One of the things, the target area that I do have is right beyond all-time highs. So the wave sequence for Elrond will be this. So here's your 1, here's a 2. This whole thing is the 3, 4, and then a 5. So this whole thing here's your 3rd, and this is your 4th right there, and this will be your 5th. Like so. Okay, you might have to take this and drag it out farther because this could take some time a little bit. One of the things you can do too is more than likely that 5th wave over here is going to be about the same length. I'm not going to take the whole wick. I'm just going to take the candle bodies. It's going to be about the same length of that wave for Elrond. And this will take some time. This is not going to happen by December, guys. So like Elrond's not going to be up here in December. This could be the middle of next year or something like that. But this would be the, you see the length right there? That's 681 more or less. So this right here would be the area for Elrond. Okay. Right like that. Okay. Could it go beyond that? It could. I wouldn't count on it. Okay. Because the macro environment, what's going on with the whole area, it could hit that pretty easy. That's 1200. That's some serious gains, but you never know with cryptocurrencies. But think about the macro environment, right? Raising of interest rates at some points, maybe the Fed will pause and then bam, it goes back up into that area. And then maybe something else is going on, like coming recession, because you have the inverted yield curves on the 10 years over the 3 months and the 10 years over the 2 years, telling a recession is not here yet, but it is coming more than likely based on the data. And then it's up here, makes its move, and finally finishes off and does a correction. So, potentially some pretty serious, massive gains, 5, 6, and then you start looking at potentially a 10x for something like this on Elrond, guys. And then what would your risk be? You want to keep the bearish in the back of your mind, right? So let's say you look for an entry and let Elrond keep going up, and then look for a correction. And let's say you look at entry at $50. All right, you look for $50, and right here, that area right there, you see. You have a potential 15% loss for a 5x gain in that area. That's how you want to look at that. But right in this area, you want to keep at the forefront of your mind, what can you lose? What can you lose? Okay, so like, don't even think of like what all the money that you can make. Get that out of your mind. You're the general. This is your soldier. You're going to be entering in, and you want to just, if you're going long, you want to see this thing going up. You already have it in your pre-planned out. Okay, here's my amount that I'm going to be putting in, how I'm going to layer in, and you want to see it keep going up. All right, and you start looking for your exits, and then by the time it's up here, then you're like, okay, I exit out, and then you say, oh yeah, look at all those gains that I have. You want to protect your losses first, and then get those gains. Okay, if you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.